Don't be a slave on the hate plantation. In kinder words, don't be a worker on the hate farm. There's enough hate in this world to travel the world 3 times over. We don't need to be growing any more stock. We don't need to be growing any more hate crop, okay? No. These hate plantation owners, they're everywhere. You know, it might just be some random guy on the internet. He's slowly farming that hate. And you have in the comment sections all the workers working on that hate plantation, working on that hate farm, growing more crop, producing more hate for the world. Now, do some people deserve to be hated? Absolutely. But do they deserve your hate? The question's I'm just asking the question. It's up to you to say yes or no. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just some guy here. I can't reach to the screen and grab you by your arm and pull some talk no jitsu, Naruto shit, and tell you to, start Joy Boy Maxing. I can't do that. But you can always ask yourself the question, is it worth you giving your hate to that person? Is it worth you giving your energy? Because at the end of the day, there's happy energy, sad energy, there's angry energy, and there's hate energy. It's all energy at the end of the day. You gotta ask yourself, where do you want to give that energy to that person? Do you want to give your energy to that random YouTuber that you just saw? Someone made a 1-hour video essay describing why they're a piece of shit and they deserve to lose all of their subscribers. Someone you didn't even know, never even crossed paths, never even heard their name, never even knew they existed. All of a sudden, you've watched a 1-hour video essay out of boredom because you weren't Joy Boy Maxing, you were slacking, and now you've garnered some hatred or a disdain for this person that you never knew. And you're in the comment section being like, man, this is disgraceful. I can't believe they did this. Bro, you don't even know them. They don't even know you. Now, where you agree, where they did the right or wrong thing, something atrocious, obviously there's some objective things. Damn, I can't speak English, bro. There's obviously some objective facts that you can say are bad. Like, if this is like a Minecraft YouTuber who touches children, you're not gonna be like, well, I think he deserves a second chance. No, hell no. But you can be like, okay, what that guy did is horrible. But at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do. Me commenting on that video, that expose video of that guy that I never knew existed, never knew nothing about, and now all of a sudden I'm a fan of hating them. You wasn't even a fan to begin with, didn't even know them, but now you're a fan of hating them? Seems pretty pointless to me. I could be using that energy to Joy Boy Max and be bouncing through the ceilings and all that shit, but you're choosing to hate farm, or you're choosing to work, you're choosing to grow the hate crop. And as I said, some people need that hate crop, some people need to be hated. But the question's always going to come down to, do you want to give your energy to hating that person? Like, at a certain point, you just got to throw in the towel and be like, you know what? I've hated this person for too long. They don't even know me. I don't know them. My hate does nothing. It's just going into the air, into the atmosphere. Creating a little cloud above my head that's just raining down on me. Hey, you want to see the sunshine, bro? You got to get rid of the clouds someday. That one's kind of hard. But yes. That's what I'm saying. You gotta, and be wary of the farmers. Be wary of the farm owners. Be wary of the people who own the ranch, who own the plantations, who own all these hate facilities. Because they'll slither their way in. They'll get you to care about someone that you didn't even know existed, nor cared about. And now all of a sudden you're hating about them. Now, it's different being informed about that person. If you didn't know something existed and now you learn of something, man, I just learned that this terrible thing existed. Yes, be informed about that circumstance. I'm not saying that's bad. Because sometimes you do need to be informed about certain things. Otherwise, you come up with dumb and ignorant. Now, being ignorant isn't always a bad thing. These days, it might be easier and better to be ignorant with all the shit that goes on. But for the things that you know are like just don't have any effect on the greater scheme of things, like some random YouTuber who fell off like 5 years ago, yeah, be informed about their past if you knew them, and be wary, like, okay, man, this guy did some pretty messed up shit. I'm gonna take this into account, store it in my brain, and just keep that information there and be like, okay, I know this guy, I'm gonna stay clear of him. That's cool. But no, learn about this person that you never knew existed, you're wary of them, and now you're actively hating them. You're going to the channel and you're just getting mad, like, man, I hate this guy. You're in the comment section of that expose video being like, man, that guy sucks. I can't believe he did so, and so. Hey, that's giving off too much energy, too much hate energy. You fell into the plantation trap, bro. They got you. That YouTuber who made the expose video, he has you by the chain, bro. And you're in the comment section growing the hate crop. That is pretty much what you're doing. And personally, I don't think that's a good thing to do. I think it's important to stay wary and informed about people who've done bad things. But giving your energy to hate them, especially when you know your hate is not going to lead to anything, it's pretty pointless. Like, what's something that I don't give a shit about, what I was informing myself about recently? The streamer awards that went on. For example, that. I don't watch any streams live. I watch maybe YouTube videos or highlights. No, I don't even watch highlights these days. I put on a stream of some guy reacting to some shit I don't care about. That I put on in the background while I'm animating. But I couldn't care less about the streamer's personal life or what they do with the streamer awards. Why? Because I don't care about the awards in general. But there I was just watching a video on streamer awards. Now, was it entertaining? Yes, it was. That's the reason I was watching it. Will I hate any of those people who were getting exposed or whatnot? No, because it's pointless. Again, I'm black. I can't be working on a plantation in 2025. Hell no. So no. I stayed informed. I chuckled to a few jokes that were made. But I'm not going to hate anyone, regardless of what they did. Why? Because I didn't know half these people to begin with. I didn't know half the people who were being exposed on to begin with. All I heard is like, okay, they're doing some nefarious actions that I know that if I start commenting on that YouTube channel who's making the exposés, hey, I might as well just be picking up the chains and clapping myself down onto the plantation. And that's not something I'm not interested in. I want to be a farmer. I want to be an animator. I have no interest in being a farmer, nor a slave to hate. That is not the way to go, especially when it's so easy to be one these days. So, I'll part off with saying, don't be a slave on the hate plantation. Don't be a worker on the hate farm. You don't need to be growing the hate crop. There's enough hate to go around 3 times around the world, 3 times over. We're in abundance of stock. The stockroom is brimming with hate. And there's already hate on the floor. There's already hate on the shop floor. The stockroom is full with hate. We need no more. The delivery trucks are full with hate. We're getting over-processed hate. We need no more. We need less. We can't sell it all. We need to be Joy Boy Maxing. The stockroom for Joy Boy Maxing is empty. We need to fill that shit up. Make room for the Joy Boy Maxing. Be wary, but stay informed. Be wary of hate, but stay informed of hateful people. That's the best you can do. And stay Joy Boy Maxing.